You see traditional rulers, some of the elites in Nigeria, most especially the northern leaders and even the traditional leaders. In fact, northern elites, most especially, they are more like the biggest problem of Nigeria. Don't just try to argue or to say, oh, what is this boy saying? Just be patient and watch this video I'm about to play to you guys. Just be patient and watch it.
Akwai section ɗin 'yan siyasar Arewa, akwai kuma section ɗin wato 'yan siyasar Arewa su ne suka ƙi mu zauna mu fito da matsaya. Ba wanda ban je na samu ba a cikinsu, waɗanda suke cikin APC, waɗanda na san suna da ƙima a idan mutane, babu wanda ban zauna da shi ba, sai da na yi wata 3 ina bin ɗaya bayan ɗaya da ku zo gafi abin da Asuwaji ya ce. Gafi abin da ya ce ba shi da komai da Arewa, ku zo mu zauna mu ba shi bukatun Arewa. Suka ki, wata na 3 ina bin su. Sannan kuma akwai waɗanda suke 'yan siyasa amma dai ba fitattu ba, amma suna siyasar. Waɗannan sun kira ni mitin, na zo muka zauna da su, sai nake tambayar su, na ce dan Allah dan Annabi ku faɗa min dalilin da isa za mu yi Asuwaju. Na ce mu ji tsoron Allah, dukkaninmu nan musulmi ne. Sai aka samu wani dattijo, da farko duk suka shiru, ba wanda ya ce komai. Sai aka samu wani dattijo mutumin kirki, sai ya ɗaga hannu, sai na ce to ranka ya daɗe, menene dalilin yin Asuwaju? Ya ce min aljihunmu. Saboda haka duk wani ɗan Arewa, kowaye shi ne maka wannan, kowaye shi ya san a halin da Arewa take ciki, a halin da Najeriya take ciki, ba zai yiwu ka ba wa Asuwaju commander in chief ya zama shine hafsan sojoji da 'yan sandan Najeriya ba. Kwakwalwarsa ba za ta iya ɗauka ba, kowa ya yarda da wannan, amma saboda kuɗi wanda duka tambaya zai ce na karɓi kuɗinsa, ko kuma akwai abin da zan samu.
Now, the woman you just watched her video, she did an interview. This is, I think, a year before the general elections. For those of you that don't understand Hausa, she said, because of the problems that the North have been having for over 10 years right now, from the Boko Haram, the kidnapping and whatsoever, the poverty and whatsoever, she went ahead for like 3 months trying to see if she can talk to all the Northern leaders to make them understand that, look, this man that you guys want to give him the president, he is saying that he has no plan for the North. By extension, Nigeria, whether you like it or not, because if I'm a president or if I'm a governor or whatsoever, and I'm saying that I don't care about this section of these people, there's every possibility that will spread to every section of the country. You understand me? And all these northern leaders and elites, they were shy to even meet her for them to have a very good meeting. Only few of them could even come and sit. And one of them was not even shy. He came out and said, look, the reason why we are supporting this man is because we have collected money from him.
Sai aka samu wani dattijo, da farko duk suka shiru, ba wanda ya ce komai. Sai aka samu wani dattijo mutumin kirki, sai ya ɗaga hannu. Sai na ce to ranka ya daɗe, menene dalilin yin Asuwaju? Ya ce min aljihunmu.
That is to say, they don't care about the northern children who are homeless, the northern children who lack education, the almajiris on the streets. They don't care. All your northern elites, they are very, very wicked sets of people. So you see, before the election, the reason why a lot of them supported Tinubu is not because they liked him, it's not because they love their region. No, it is because they have already collected money from him. They can't say no to him. And secondly, because of all the promises and what they've been told that they're going to get when he gets into power. So if you look at it very well, the northern leaders, they are one of the biggest problems of Nigeria. One of the biggest problems so far. Because whether we like it or not, if you look at the population of the North, we seem to be the highest. If you look at the level of poverty, even though some people want to argue with me, with their father, if you look at the level of poverty, the North is too much. Got the highest. And at the same time, some people may not agree to this, but if you look at the number of rich people in Nigeria, the North got the highest. I know a lot of people will say, no, it is this region that have the highest rich people. Let me tell you something about the people of the North. You might see a very little boy will have a lot of money, millions, billions into his account, but you see him like a nobody. Why? Because they believe in contentment. They don't flaunt their wealth, just like other regions do. So you see, when you have this kind of analysis and you still have the poorest set of people in the country, that is to show you that the northern elites are very wicked set of people that do not want the north to be good. That is why you see a lot of insurgency in the north, because they feel if there is, in a place whereby there is war, there is unrest, they will use opportunity to make money and steal the resources of that land. Okay, just imagine what she just said. Listen to this.
I have an elders. We have a network for national salvation. I have our elder. I'll go meet him in Paris the next day. The next day, I left for Paris. I didn't get to see him, but we came back to London. We sat, and we already had a template. So he gave me something. We took something about the Almajiri, because the Almajiri is really a menace to us up north. They have been used as cannon fodder. And when you have able-bodied men that are doing nothing, in their millions, you will always get a problem. I told him about that. I wrote about that. I wrote about agriculture. I wrote about security and so many other things. Till date, I have not been allowed to see Asuwaju, to even give it to him. But for somebody that I had so much, I still have so much respect for, that I went to tell him that, look, I'm resigning from the APC. He said, why? Because I said, one, after having sat with Asuwaju told me that he doesn't have an agenda or a blueprint for any of our problems. He told me this. And then secondly, I have also tried for 3 months to get our northern elders, opinion molders that are in the APC, to come together and go en bloc to Asuwaju to put our requests. I saw the Lagos Chamber of Commerce giving him their requests. But this, our northern elders in the APC, for 3 months I was shuttling from one person to the other for us to even sit and come up with an agenda for the north. They refused to sit.
Does it even make sense to you? So that is to tell you that these people do not really care about you. So the problem about the people of the north is that a lot of them listen to their leaders a lot. Whether their leaders tell them, okay, whether their leaders tell them, put your hand into fire, they'll do it. Once you just mix up a little drop of religious talk into their heads, they just think anything you tell them is correct. Once you just mix up a little symptom of sentiment and see this person is from your side, they just take anything you say is correct. That is why the North will continue to suffer, and there is every possibility that this insurgency will never, ever stop. You know why? Because they are benefiting from all these bad things that are happening in the North. So you see all your northern leaders, they are one of the biggest problems of this country. I hope this will sink into your head.